everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Bucket List Mom. My name is Elizabeth and I'm trying a new spot in my room today. I'm hoping that the kids will be quiet so I can make this video with you guys. And you guys, I'm kind of embarrassed. So I'm making a summer bucket list video even though it's already September. And so what happened is I made a bucket list at the beginning of the summer because I was really determined to make the most out of this summer, and I did not get my channel totally up and running I think until like mid-July or so. So embarrassingly, I really wanted to still make a bucket list video for the summer because I wanted to remember it. And so I'm going to go over it with you, what I did this summer and how I did on my bucket list, and I'm going to do kind of a recap instead. And now I'm also into full like fall planning for my fall bucket list, and so that's going to be the next video. I'm going to share with you at the beginning of the fall what I plan to do this whole fall. So let's get started. I got my phone here and made myself a little list on here. And so I'm just gonna tell you kind of what we did and what I was wanting to do. So the biggest number one thing on my bucket list this summer was to get to a beach. I just had to put my toes in the sand and feel the ocean waves. And so I had been planning that since literally like January or February, and finally it worked out right with COVID and everything. And so we did get to take our trip to the beach. That should already be up on my channel. I definitely filmed it and it was a really nice little getaway. So we did that. And then my second thing was a trip up to Sedona. So Sedona, Arizona is about 2 hours away from where I'm at, and it's beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful places on earth. There's red rocks all around. The mountains are like red rocks, and it's gorgeous. And the energy there, it just feels so amazing. And so I wanted to go up there ideally for like a weekend or something. I wanted to do something called the Pink Jeep Tours, which are actual pink Jeeps, and you go you buy a spot, you buy your ticket, and they take you out like in the wilderness and they drive around these Jeeps, and it's really cool. It's like this guided tour. And because of all the COVID stuff, we decided to wait on that because it was going to be like maybe $600 for our whole family to go on this. So I'm kind of delaying that a little bit, maybe till next summer. But I was also determined to get up there and do something called Slide Rock. And Slide Rock is kind of like a creek that goes through this red rocky like area, and it's kind of like a natural slide the way the current takes you down the rocks. It's really cool, and we got to do that. And so I was really excited because it was a little different this year. They were limiting the amount of people that could get in because of COVID, and so it took a little bit more planning and stuff than usual. You can just like drive up there and do it. But we ended up doing that successfully too, so that's going to be out on my channel really soon also. And so I was really excited about that. One thing that we did not get to do in Sedona was it's a little town, which is really fun, and there's cute little restaurants and there's lots of cute shops and different things. And so we did not get to like explore Sedona or do that really at all, and I really wanted to. I've been to Sedona several times in my life, but since I've lived in Phoenix for the past 10 years, I've only been there once, and that was 10 years ago. And so I really need to get back up to Sedona and just spend some time there. So that is maybe like a day trip I'm wanting to do this fall. That's kind of on the fall bucket list. So I feel like we did the important part of Sedona, which was Slide Rock, because you don't want to go do that in the fall. It's really cold. But I got that done. So I put on here going camping once, and we actually have that planned for in about a week and a half. So it's going to go on the fall bucket list. It's planned. We are going to be going camping. I've been wanting to get my kids up to the Grand Canyon and just kind of jump in the car and go drive. It's about 4 hours away, and we haven't been in a long time, so my kids have never been, and I want to go take pictures there. I want to see it. Kind of would like to drive around on Route 66 and do kind of like a historic tour, and I have no idea when that's happening yet. It's kind of going on the fall bucket list, but I don't have any like immediate plans, so I did not do very good with that one. Number 5, dance in the rain. So we don't get much rain here in the desert, and actually this summer has been one of the hottest summers we've had on record ever and driest. And so we have not gotten our typical monsoons. Starting about July and into August, we get monsoons, which are really cool. They're like these huge, big rolling thunderstorms that come in, or we get dust storms, which are actually called haboobs. I know that's a weird name. It gets me every time. But So those come rolling in, and it's really fun and neat to watch. But we haven't barely had any. We've had a couple monsoons and that's it. And the problem is they come usually at nighttime, so it's dark. I haven't gotten to film that, and there's thunder and lightning, so it's really hard to like go dance in the rain. But I really wanted to take the moment to do that. That's kind of what my channel is about, is really finding these little moments to really live, and dancing in the rain was one of them. So that's still on the list, and if a good time comes up, that's coming. We wanted to buy ice cream from the ice cream truck once, and we have not seen the ice cream truck yet. So as soon as the ice cream truck comes around, I'm like, I'm ready. I got my cash, and we're gonna buy from the ice cream truck once. Thankfully, in Arizona, we still have about 2 or 3 more months, guys, of what feels like summer. We are not anywhere near fall yet, so the ice cream truck is still totally relevant. I wanted to lay around and watch movies all day and do absolutely nothing, and I think I've done that, but not for the whole day. I kind of have laid around and watched YouTube several times and just kind of replenished myself, relaxed and stuff. I have trouble laying around and just relaxing. I don't relax very well, so I'm always up and like doing something constantly. So I feel good though. I feel like I accomplished what I needed to there, even if I didn't do like a whole day of nothing. Number 8, I put go swimming a lot, which yeah, I feel like we did. Number 9 is something I've had on my bucket list for like the last 20 years, which is ridiculous. And every summer goes by and I'm like, I'm gonna do this summer, and I never do. I never get to it. And so this summer I was like, okay, I am doing this. And that is to read the Lord of the Rings books and actually watch the Lord of the Rings movies, which I've never done. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I don't even totally know what it's about. And so this summer I have been reading the books. I am almost through book number 1. And so I'm not going to get this done completely this summer, but I am continuing. I have the other 2 books here, and I have all the videos. And so I am going to be doing Lord of the Rings, and I'm going to make a video on it too, because it is part of the bucket list. It's something I've meant to do forever, and I just haven't done. So that's coming. I'm going to finish it, but I'm getting through the books a little bit slower just because I've been reading a lot of other books in the meantime too. And so yeah, but I'm getting there. I put number 10, go to lunches with friends. I was going to be really intentional this summer about reaching out to just a lot of old friends and really going, having mom dates and just going out to lunch and really like investing in some friendships and spending time with people. And I did pretty good. I'm maybe about halfway there. I feel like I still have to get together with some more friends and just really kind of invest in those friendships and invest in myself. I'm just finding I'm in a place where I just need to connect with other women like that. And so yeah, it's kind of nice. When your kids are younger, it's hard to do that, but now that my youngest is 4 and I've got some teenagers who can babysit, yeah, I can get out sometimes and it feels good. Number 11, I put the Tonto Natural Bridge, and I'm editing actually a video on that right now. We went up north and we tried to do the bridge. We didn't quite get there. I'm thinking I might go do that one while we're camping in about a week and a half. But the hard part with that is it's closed. All the hiking trails to it are closed, and there's only 2 observation decks open. So it's kind of gonna be like a half trip. We don't get to do the full experience, but I want to go see it. And then maybe it can help me be prepared for what I need to do. So probably next summer we'll do the Tonto Natural Bridge like for real. What it is, it's like a hike to this natural kind of rock formation. I think it has like this waterfall over it and stuff. And it's made out of like rock. It's kind of like this cave-like thing. I don't know. It's really cool as far as I know, but I've never actually been there, and so I have meant to do that for years. I'm like, you know what, this summer I'm going to do it. But at least we did the day trip up north like I was planning and stuff like that, and that was good. So I put play by the Salt River. So we have a river here that goes through the Phoenix Valley called the Salt River, and it's really neat. We have wild horses that run along the Salt River. It's so cool. And we're not too far from it, and so it's somewhere we hang out a lot. So we went and we explored, planning a day to do a full day at the Salt River, and I didn't plan it right because I've never done it and I didn't know, and you need the right equipment and everything. But the day we went, it was so hot that it was just like, this would be miserable to like sit out here. You really have to do it in a certain way. So that's coming. I'm thinking maybe in October or something we might actually plan a day and do that. If not, I feel like I got my day by the river at Slide Rock because that's really kind of the same thing, and it was nice there. It was cool and not too hot to like sit out by the river. So if we don't get to do that this fall, that'll definitely be like a spring thing that's going to be coming. I want to do that. But I did make a video where I scouted out a bunch of areas and stuff and kind of chose like, okay, how are we going to do this? So I feel like I did that. So a lot of you guys know I am doing a plan called Trim Healthy Mama, and I am working really hard to lose weight. I have a lot I have to lose, and I don't feel like I've been doing it as well. I feel like maybe I've lost around 10 pounds, but not a full like real 10 pounds. Like I feel like that's just like water weight or inflammation or whatever, you know, when you first start you lose some. But no, I feel like I've been going up and down over the same couple of pounds. I have not done good because we've done so many like just different trips and things. I have not been like paying attention to it in the last month, and that's not good. So I have to work on that. I'm probably 80 to 90% on plan. Yeah, and so I'm getting there. I am getting there. Number 14, I put fix some things up in our house, and I'm getting there. I really am. I organized my closet the other day, which was something I really wanted to do. And I've just been going through little areas, cleaning, organizing, and fixing up some things. I'm gonna have videos on those things coming up soon of kind of what I fixed up and what I did. So stay tuned for those that are coming soon. But I feel like I did pretty good getting our house kind of in order. There's still some more for the fall, but I did feel like I utilized my summer. And then my last thing, number 15, was I'm working on this blanket I'm making for my daughter. I really like to knit and crochet. That's something, one of my hobbies, but I don't get to do it that often because I edit so many videos, and then it also competes with like reading books. I really like to read books, so it's like I have these hobbies, but it's like, where's the time to do that, right? So I've been making this blanket for my daughter literally for 3 or 4 years. She doesn't even remember that we went and picked out like the color yarn and stuff, and she has no idea I'm making it for her, but her sister has one. It's like this butterfly blanket, and now it's her turn to get one, and it's almost done. It's almost completely done. All I have to do is sew on the wings on this butterfly body and make its face. And so I'm gonna make a video on that to like force myself to do this, because I keep passing every like Christmas and every birthday for like 3 years now. I miss it. So I did not get to that this summer, and that is bad. I am going to be doing that sometime soon in the fall, like the next couple of weeks. So we're going to make a video on that, and yeah, it should be good. So my main goal for this summer, besides what was on the bucket list, was to really kind of replenish and feel good whenever I take the time in the summer to stop homeschooling and really like get my brain back on straight. I go back into the school year feeling excited and ready to homeschool again. And for the last like 2 summers, not this past one, but the last 2 before that, I have not done that. I have just gone and gone and gone nonstop, feeling like I couldn't even breathe, and going into the school year not at all ready for school, and just didn't take that time to really like build myself back up and feel good. And so that was my main goal for the summer, was to swim, rest, watch YouTube or movies, just get caught up in some things that just really gave my brain like a break. And I feel like this summer was busier than usual, than what I would usually have wanted it to be like, but it's not ever going completely back, I think, to how it was before we were doing YouTube, because I have a full-time job now doing YouTube. It's like I have so many videos to edit, so it's never going to be just super lazy days this summer. But I did come into this homeschooling, we've started homeschooling again now, and I did come into this year feeling ready. And so that was my main goal every year, is just I've got to be ready so that I can get through the whole next school year and feel like I am not just dragging from the very beginning, that I'm actually pouring into my kids, you know, what I need to be pouring into. And so I feel like I accomplished that, and I am really excited about it. And so yeah, I feel like I did really good with that. Anyway, so that was my bucket list for the summer. That's what I was hoping to get accomplished. I think I did pretty decent with it. I feel like we had a really good summer. There's some things that are going into the fall that I'm gonna keep going with. And don't forget to check out my fall bucket list video. I'm making that one next, and I'm going to talk about some fun stuff that we have coming up for the fall, what some of my goals are, and maybe it'll give you guys some ideas also of things you can do with your family, and let's make it a great fall. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. If you please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, I really appreciate it. And if you'll subscribe, that would be awesome. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and I really appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
We start to sail on these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost out here.